The mangled wreckage rested on a rocky ravine, the last stop of a speedy journey that ended the lives of 41 people. By police accounts, the bus crossing city to city was overloaded with both passengers and luggages.
The vehicle was speeding and it was loaded with a lot of luggage beneath the bus and also on top of the roof. There was some also huge luggage on top of it. So we wanted to know from the driver and also from the company of their vehicle, the condition of their vehicle and other issues.
From a short distance behind the ill-fated bus, a lone private motorist witnessed the final moments.
Ni dereva lala hapana. The moment alijaribu kanyanga ile brake ndio aanze twist nini ai kuyumba hata mara mbili moja tu, hiyo moja ikainuka, gari tu iliinuka tu hivi ikalala tu. Sasa hiyo impact ndio ikaanza kugonga pale, ile kitu ilikatasa, tuliona tu moshi peke vumbi tu.
The intended destination of the bus was Sori town in Homa Bay County, but the driver was reportedly running behind schedule.
Juu tulitoka late. Sasa unajua driver kawaida ya mabasi kitoka late anajaribu ndio recover hiyo matime.
This is the outcome of the dash to make up for lost time. At the Narok District Hospital, there were more bodies than there were survivors received. The mortuary was filled beyond capacity, and the painful process of identifying bodies began in earnest. In the wards, medics were overwhelmed by the numbers and lacking in facilities.
We are managing here. Most of them are skeletal injuries, fractures of the femur, that's the leg, and hand that we are managing. And a few were opening the abdomen to see there are some signs of internal bleeding that especially a young lady had, that our surgeons are in trying to fix the internal bleeding. And as I said earlier, there is one that had a crash of the right arm, which unfortunately we have to amputate.
All the beds in this small hospital now fully occupied, many of the patients survivors of the accident. This woman was traveling with her husband and her 2 children, this girl aged 2 and a boy aged 4.
Kwa nimelala sasa vile niliamuka nikapata kama huyu mtoto ndio ako karibu na mimi. Na yule mwenye alikuwa na baba yake mwenye alikaa nikapata kama ameanguka pande kidogo akiwa mti kubwa imemwangukia.
She doesn't know if her husband survived the accident or not. On the adjacent bed, 2 sisters who escaped with just bruises and scratches. They were yet to locate their mother. In another ward, the men who were on the ill-fated bus tell us of the last minutes before the tragic crash.
Gari ika lose control, ikawacha barabara, ikaingia kwa msituni. Vile iliingia kwa msituni, ikaanza kudengirika. Sasa vile ilidengirika karibu mara 4 hivi, katika mara 2. Chesi imeenda kando na body ka. Sasa vile inazidi kuendelea inatupa watu. Sasa body wengine ikitupa body inakata. Na wengine imeenda mlanini chesi mpaka chini ikalalia.
Friends and relatives of those traveling in the ill-fated bus desperately went from bed to bed searching for their loved ones, hoping that the search would have a good ending. But for some of them, it ended up here in the mortuary. But although this place has been certified as a black spot, it is the first time that so many lives have been lost in just one road accident. And the challenge now remains on the many stakeholders in this sector to ensure that the numerous road safety programs that have been launched are actually felt on the ground. Brenda Wanga, NTV, in Tulele, Narok County.